Welcome back to my channel. I want to take a look at a couple of things real quick. We've had so much going on in the news lately with the latest shootings, the one in Buffalo and the one in Texas. Terrible events. And I want to look at whether there will be any gun reform after all of these years of mass shootings. I wonder if this will finally cause some kind of reform. So let's do a quick Celtic cross. Spirit, will there be gun reform? Please show me. Oops. Will there be gun reform? All right, on the bottom of the deck is the Fool card. So this is telling me right away that there is an interest for people to push forward on something, to take the leap of faith, to go forward, take action, and move forward with something. First card out was Seven of Swords. This is about the current situation. There's just been so much of just getting away with this. I mean, for years, this topic has been something that's been evading the politicians. They are evasive. They've been running away from it. The challenge, of course, is the struggle to make changes. And at the root of things is money. The Ten of Pentacles is about money and legacy. There's been too many years and years of money that has been made on just the whole mix of political with the gun industry. In the past, we've got also the constant work on money, and well, just that's been the focus on building and building wealth for those who are in these positions of political decision making. At the crowning is the Tower. So these two latest, especially the latest with all of the children being killed, this has created a Tower moment for these politicians, these people who are in these roles to make decisions. People are pushing for change. People are tired of the madness. The same thing over and over. The violence and the shootings, and then nothing. So the Tower moment is now. The Ace of Cups is here. Right now, we're feeling the emotions. The emotions are overflowing over all of this death, and it's heartbreaking. The Hermit card, this is about some of the politicians that are actually trying to run away from this. They don't want to deal with it. And the next card is the King of Pentacles. This is in the hopes and fears position. So there is a hope that I see that this is more of a hope that this thing is going to blow over again, and that those who are in the pockets of the NRA, those folks are just hoping that this thing will not become anything more than the usual hopes and prayers. And in a few months, it'll all die down and nothing will happen. But in the final outcome, we've got the 9 of Cups, which is wishes fulfilled. And my question is, will there be any change due to the latest, with these latest shootings? And I am hopeful that this wishes fulfilled card means that there will be something. What it will actually end up being, time can only tell. But I feel like this particular incident is going to push more people over to the side of things being reformed. We can only push for it. We need to, for those of you who believe that this is a problem, which I believe most people do, we need to push for it in every way possible. All right. Let's move on. I want to look at Beto O'Rourke. This is kind of along the same, he's running for governor. And for those of you who saw him confronting the current governor and the leadership about the mishandling of this latest shooting, I think that him standing up against the leadership is a good thing. It's a show of strength. Will Beto O'Rourke, will he become the next governor of Texas? That's my question. Will Beto O'Rourke become the next governor of Texas? Now, I've looked at this before, personally, and I saw some good things for him. But let's see what's going on right now. All right. On the bottom of the deck, there's the Temperance card. Balance is needed. Temperance is needed. This is what the people of Texas are yearning for. And the first card out, King of Pentacles. I think this is representing the current governor who is in power. The challenge is the strength. The challenge for Beto is going to be the strength of the current political leadership. They, for years, there have been people in place with lots of money and a lot of support. So that the challenge is going to be dealing with the opposition, the powers that are currently in place. And at the root of things, the Devil card. This Devil card is, it's a negative kind of energy, and it's definitely rooted in greed and partnering with others who are in for themselves, not necessarily for the people. Current people who are in place, not just the governor, but the people who are in the Senate, your Ted Cruz's, these folks are in it for themselves. In the recent past, we've got the Emperor card. So, yeah, this is the current energy, the current leadership that is in a very powerful position. They are dominating. The GOP dominates in the state of Texas. But overhead is the Star card. There is hope. There is a sense of hope and healing that is permeating, that is rising. And in the near future, we've got things that are being, things that have been planted that are growing. So there's a growing movement for Beto. It's taking some time, but there is something that is coming, that is growing for him. The here and now, we've got people who are they're not necessarily all for what he wants. He does have more of a progressive platform. So there's going to be some folks that are still not going to, they're not going to be on board with his policies. But the energy, the environment is the Sun card. And with the Sun card, there is a illumination. So things are going to be coming to light, things that people need to know, exposure of things that are going to be, that may have been hidden, will be coming to light so that more people can see what it is that is actually going on currently, and they can make wiser, better decisions as to who they vote for and elect into political offices. The Death card is in the hopes and fears possession, and with the Death card, your hope is for change, and the Death card is absolutely about a change. A change is coming. This night of death is marching in, bringing in change. And then the final card is the Seven of Swords. This is about someone stealing away. So I'm not sure if that means that Beto's going to get away with winning this election. Let me get a clarification on that. What's this Seven of Swords mean for Beto? Does that mean he will get away with getting the win, or is this something else? Okay, so 2 cards dropped. I got the Nine of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. So what I'm feeling is happening here is currently, as I'm looking at the current energy for him, he is going to be walking a very tight rope when it comes to a win. I'm thinking that he's not at currently, like if it was held today, he wouldn't win. It would be close, but I don't think he would win because there are too many things at play with the GOP. There would be a disappointment for Beto at this point. So what's important is that if he wants to win, he's going to have to continue to speak on the things, the changes, the positive changes that he's going to bring to the state of Texas, the things that he will improve on. And of course, with the Sun card, the exposure of anything negative that is currently going on. There needs to be exposure to anything that is not helpful for the people of Texas. The corruption, anything that is obviously with gun reform. So that's going to be it's going to be a tight race. And currently it's looking like he's not going to pull it out. There'll be some disappointment there. But we are several months out, so there is time for things to change. The Death card here is showing the winds of change are there. So for the folks in Texas who are watching, please don't give up your hope. You have the star card in the air. There are just things that everyone needs to do in order to make the change possible. All right, everyone. I hope you have seen something here in this reading that can assist you. And don't get discouraged when you see something that you may not want to see. It is not a death sentence. It is not saying that this is exactly how things will happen. It is the current energy right now. All right, everybody. Let's stay positive and keep moving forward. We need to be the change that we want. All right? Take care, everyone, and be safe. Namaste.